After World War II, most Americans wanted to focus on their own lives and ignore the rest of the world, just as they had after World War I. But events that were transpiring in Eastern Europe did not allow that to be possible. The Soviet Union was setting up satellite communist governments in Eastern European countries, and it was clear those governments were taking their orders from the Soviet Union. Then, in 1949, China became a communist government. This convinced most Americans that there was a communist agenda to take over the world through military expansion. President Harry Truman pledged the United States would fight against that expansion. He portrayed the world as being divided between people who want freedom and people who want suppression, through people who value rights and through people who want to suppress rights. And he dedicated the United States to fight against communism wherever it was a threat. So during the Cold War, as it came to be called, the United States pledged itself to fight wherever in the world it needed to fight for the ideals of the nation. Because the foe was so great, many Americans felt like it was dangerous to allow different Americans to have different opinions about the way in which the government or society should be created. And so you saw a lot of suppression of dissent at home. You also saw a lot of fear, because with the advent of nuclear weapons, it was clear that this Cold War, if it became an actual war, might result in the loss of life of everyone in the nation and indeed in the entire earth within a matter of minutes, all based on decisions that were being made thousands of miles away. So it was a very uneasy time for Americans, and a time in which Americans pledged themselves, really for the first time, to be involved in the world in a very activist way.